Like we have
They
such
do
a
that.
different worlds. Like in the South, if you're not on TikTok, you go to college, you usually marry someone you meet in college, and then you have kids by 28, the latest.
In the barn.
Well, it's also like
Up here, we don't live that way at all.
No.
Hell no.
Being 32, single, no kids in New York City is like being 21 in the South with no
21.
kids.
Yeah.
It's also the conservative nature of the South. A lot of the things that they publicly show aren't what are actually taking place behind closed doors.
Yeah. So I say that to say anyone that gets married early and has kids is probably going to cheat in their 30s.
Yeah.
So that's why the South should have all the unfaithfulness.
People still get married in their 20s?
Yes, Mo.
Yes.
Yes, Mo.
Yes.
We live in a weird place. I'm
Why?
telling you, the South, yeah, that's mad common.
Why would you get married in your 20s?
I don't know.
You have nothing else going
Why
for you,
wouldn't
dude.
you?
They have the
You don't even know who you are in your
You have
20s.
nothing else going
But
for
that's
you.
not the point of marriage. The point of
The point-
marriage is not to you don't know who you are in your 30s. You don't know who you're going to be.
Who
when
don't know
you're
who they are in their 30s?
Mo,
I mean, you're
who
40.
you are right
Me.
now is not who you're going to be in 10 years, and is not going to be who you're going to be in 20 years.
Me?
60-year-old.
Well, okay. If you don't grow, but people change throughout the years.
You know how old I am?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
I
not
do.
going to change much from what I am right now.
Okay.
You might have hit that mark where you just are who you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Will you still be podcasting when
Malls
you're
off
40
like
years old?
that adrenochrine.
He is
shit.
40.
When I'm 40,
I mean,
I'm
when you're
already
50,
40.
when you're 50, will you still be podcasting?
Hell
I
no.
hope,
Exactly.
God, I hope not.
You think that your work-life balance will
years.
not change who you are?
I think
You
the
don't-
least we have on this place goes till you're 50.
Fuck out.
I don't mean your morals and your what you believe in. I'm talking about like your day-to-day shit that affects a relationship.
Oh, yeah. Your day-to-day changes all the time.
Exactly.
I'm talking about who you are as a person, not just your day-to-day with your job. I'm talking about in your 20s, getting married in your 20s is absolutely insane.
I don't think that.
You don't know enough about who you are as a person to get married and try to take on the life of somebody else and then be one. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. That's insane. We live in a whole different... Now, if this was like the 50s, 60s, that's different.
They didn't know who they were as a person back then.
But society was different. The
Yeah,
society
world
was
was
way
different.
War
They're
was
also
happening.
Dying much
It was
younger.
different. Now, no. You cannot be married in your 20s now and think that it's going to last. It's not.
While I agree with you,
Yikes.
we are definitely in the minority though. Most like southern states or like the Midwest or any like rural area, yeah, that happens. Like they are designed to grow up, find someone to marry, have kids, go to work, come home. They don't even have the mindset that they could change. That's their life now.
Mm.
They just live in that cycle of I get married in my 20s, my kids in my 30s, we go on vacation to Key West once a year, and I retire, and then I die.
Here's a
Like
chart.
that's most of America when it
Yeah.
comes to life.
So it's going up over the years, but here's a
course it is.
chart that shows the median age of marriage. If you look across the board here,
Where's New York? What's New York?
New York's
50.
29.
That sounds about right, though.
And 0.7. But mind you, this isn't New York City specifically. This is New York
New
State.
York
State.
State. Yeah.
Now, show me how many of these marriages stay together.
Well, I mean, the divorce rate's higher than
You bet it
marriage.
is.
its rate.
You bet it is.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, of course, the older you get married, the more likely you are to stay married, right? Because it's easier to stay married because you're alive for a shorter time. I'm going to be alive for
Well, I don't know the
20
stat,
more years
but-
after I hit 60 in comparison to 40 more years when I hit 40. Like, of course, the marriage will probably last.
Don't most like shitty marriages stay together because they have the excuse that we've been together for so long? We might as well just do this.
That's
A lot
sick.
of engagements
Okay,
are
You're
like
saying
that.
that's sick, but that's very
It's
common.
That's
so
Happens a
common.
lot.
That is the sickest
We
shit
met each other
ever.
when we were 19. Like, yeah, we might as well stay together.
know a couple
We're
people like
40 now.
We
What am I
might
gonna
as
go out-
well stay together.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You know how scary it would be if you married someone at 23 years old. By 40, you realize it doesn't work and you have to go out in the dating scene and you don't live in a major city. I can also see with most of these small, well, not even small towns, but like even bigger counties where people are born, raised, and never leave there.
Yeah, then they all know each other.
I would rather marry someone at 23 than wait for the pool of 35-year-olds that may be divorced at that time.
Yeah.
And I know everyone in that town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting married at fucking 21.
That is sick.
And also on top of that,
We might as well imagine your wife saying, "Yo, we might as well stay together."
Maul, most of life
Might
is-
as well.
is might as well.
most of your life
No.
is might as well.
Yes, it is.
Not when it comes to relationships, not marriage. No,
Oh, what? Mad people
that should
do
never
that.
be a thing. Might as well. You're gonna hate every day waking up.
Remember all those relationship pacts people make if we're not in
like sleeping in the same bed with somebody because of might as well for the rest of your life. Get the fuck.
Oh no, that's
you know how miserable you gonna be.
That's
might
a
as well their
miserable life.
lives,
But
like
this
their
is-
careers. People might as well everything about their lives. I don't.
You can might as well your career. You can might as well job, work, and things like that. Might as well in who you sleep.
Part of your life.
No, might as welling who you wake up to and go to sleep next to every night for the rest of your life is fucking insanity. Might as well.
You're giving logic instead of reality. If someone has a decade in married to somebody, they have a mortgage together, they have 2 kids together, they have family, like there's so much ties to this one person. And then you start feeling like you shouldn't be with them 15 years in.
None of that equates
99% of people are going to say, might as well stay here for my family's sake, for my job's sake, for my kids' sake, for everything that I've invested in my life with this person. You are right in a logic standpoint.
In logic and theory.
None of that equates to peace of mind, bro. It's no mortgage, it's no nothing, none of that.
Okay, well,
peace of mind.
For all due respect, you're speaking from a very privileged place. You're speaking
I'm speaking from a real place. It ain't about being privileged.
Extremely privileged.
I know people that have been together and have been married and have been divorced and said that divorce was the best thing they ever did because now they are happy.
Yes,
and that is the bottom line.
A lot of people can't afford to get divorced.
That might as well shit. Nah.
A lot of people can't afford to get divorced.
How much is a divorce?
Divorce isn't as expensive as
motherfuckers is in New York, not even married, and can't afford to move out of the apartment that they share together. Like, that is happening. This is the real world. So a lot of people can't afford to get divorced and then have 2 separate households where they're raising children and not the combined income, the fucking divorce lawyer. That's reality for the majority of America. So you're 100% right in your ideation, but this is not people's real lives. So when sometimes
I know people that really got divorced, is what I'm saying.
What do you mean by that?
No, so do I. And I'm
people
saying
get divorced.
I'm saying sometimes
because they no longer can be with can tolerate being the person they want.
Not selling your house, not putting your kids in separate places, not trying to.
Oh no, you make
might as well sometimes works out better than the 10 years of suffering and financial loss and trauma I'm going to put on my kids. Might as well.
Mad people stay together for the kids, period.
Oh no, I got friends right now that they're married, they have kids, but they're not together. They still live in the same house, but they're not together. But as soon as their kids graduate high school, they're divorcing. Like, they know that. They know it. They're like, yo, we just together until the kids go to college. Like, that's it. The kids are in high school right now. As soon as they graduate and go to college, like, we're moving out separate places. So yeah, it happens, but they're not, yo, might as well stay together because, you know, we got the house and the kids. Might as well? No. You don't even feel no romance in a might as well.
Of course not.
No.
So why the hell how the hell could you sleep in the same bed with somebody every night for the rest of your life for might as well because, hey, the mortgage, or hey, the kids are in, high school and we can't. What? No, that's the problem with people. People in relationships because they're scared to start over. There's nothing wrong with starting over. Sometimes starting over is the best, clearly, some of the best shit you could ever do.
It's funny.
So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's just like, let's start over. Why you laughing?
I don't know. That's what
it was the dramatics in which you said. Clear. It's not what you said. But
it was the cadence too, and the pause you put. Like,
listen, me and Rory,
perfect.
Me and Rory talk about all the time. Starting over was the best thing we've done.
Okay, but that's a drastically. While I agree, that's a drastically different comparison.
Yeah, because
if you're dealing with somebody that you got in a real romantic, loving relationship with, and then a financial one, and then a legal one, it's not as easy as going, hey, let me go start over. I have to sell my house now.
Yeah.
My kids may have to go to a different school.
Yeah.
They have to split time in that regard. This is going to affect my job.
Yeah.
Every asset I have in my life is now in control of this person that now has an excuse to be vindictive against me.
Well,
Sometimes it's so much easier to say, let's sleep in separate beds. Everyone fuck who they want to fuck, and we'll stay here for the kids.
That's not real.
Yep.
That's not real.
You're
not staying in the house with your wife and she's fucking somebody else and you're fucking somebody else.
Not in the house.
No, not in the
kids are there.
Period. Like, your wife is not going out and getting pounded for a night and then coming back and say, hey, did you make the kids lunch?
Yeah, she
Maul,
is.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, get out of here with that movie shit.
No,
man.
That's not movie shit.
That's reality
Why do
show
you
shit.
think
Get out of
grandma and
here,
grandpa
man.
had so many side kids?
That's
like
not,
shit
not,
like that
that's not
happened.
real.
Well, I have friends and family members that were in this situation that stayed for the kids in the same spot and was begging for his wife to get fucked by someone else. So
Well, he's crazy.
No,
Mental illness
he doesn't
is a real
like
thing.
her anymore.
He doesn't like her.
Someone get this
Yeah.
woman away from me.
That's
Please
Adam
fuck her.
22.
Take her.
But let's still live together?
Not Adam 22 shit. I'm saying.
But let's still live together?
Yes, because we have our
Get the
kids.
fuck
That
out.
happened a
Our
lot.
kids are 7 and
Cut
10,
it out,
and I
man.
want
My,
Cut it out.
my grandparents
Cut it
slept in
out.
different beds
Cut
too,
it
and
out.
both had
Cut it out.
side
That's
kids.
not
It
real.
happens.
That's not real. Yo, please go fuck somebody
It's called
else.
the Brady Bunch. I saw the show.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. That's
Brady Bunch was kind of weird.
again a show. Like I just said, that's movie
Oh.
shit. That's not real.
You
man.
think just because
You're not sitting in the house
crazy.
begging, yo, please go fuck somebody else. Get it, and then coming back in here and I have to like live with you. What is that? Just go get a fucking crib. Go get a new apartment somewhere. Like, what are you talking about?
No worry now.
Hey, it's me, Rory.
Oh, you can't yell hey at people like that.
Just saying hi to all the listeners, just to let them know we have Patreon, and you should go there.
Subscribe at patreon.com/New Rory in Mall right now to receive bonus content each and every week on our Patreon.
And might receive a tee. There'll be early versions of merch on there, tickets, all that shit. It'll be amazing. I promise.
Might even see some feet.
Definitely Damaris's feet. We can't guarantee, but if you hit the Discord, you might be able to see some feet. Or maybe we'll take some sneak photos of her feet for the $20 tier.
That's weird.
that's
New Rory and Maul
That's
on
weird.
Patreon.
Sneaking pick feet.
Yeah.
Feet pics. Pig feet's up feet pics. Yeah.
So clearly, Patreon is the place to go now. Patreon.com/New Rory and Maul.
/New Rory.
All right, do the /.
Yeah.
But then New Rory and Maul.
/ might send you the back page.
And then double / Damaris's feet pics to get that other tier.
subscribe now.